Hello there, ladies and gentleboys. My name is Edrev and I welcome you to another episode of The Witcher 3. Last time we traveled together with Avlach through various worlds to get to not to Eridan, to Geralf, the Viceroy, or how it is called, of Eridan. And we convinced him to join our side and betray Eridan, so his force is weakened and don't get any reinforcements once we started the attack on him. And today we will travel together with Avlach and the other sorceresses to Skellige to find the Sunstone, which should summon Eridan to finally end him. But before we get onto the ship in the background, why don't you leave a like, drop a comment for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. It would help me out really a lot. Now let's get into it. Oh, the girls are already here.
Help protect Ciri from the wild hunt and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Sorceresses are from nature out plotting. Okay.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
So, what's about this with Fringilla?
What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Wait, Rita? Who is Rita? Do you mean Margarita?
How's Rita know? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her and she'd explained why after the meeting. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come, they're all waiting for us.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Hey, Rita, what are you?
How are you
I
feeling?
can talk with you.
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things might have ended considerably worse. I am your debtor.
Thank Yennefer. It was her idea, her plan.
You really don't look that good.
If you're here, what's become of Aretusa?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Baruta Ikati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burned. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero, the rest are dead. It is over.
No reaction from the council? The conclave?
Do you jest? They asked Radovid to intervene, just after he'd appointed them.
They destroyed the magic school of Aretusa, so no new witches? The witches don't take apprentices on anymore and the school is burnt down. It looks dire for the magic world of the witches.
Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kovir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you.
Because they'd already been executed. alive, one after the other. The most talented girls in the north. Radovid was saving me for last.
Oh man. Kinda regret that I kept him alive in this playthrough. But, well, maybe we will do it afterwards.
Farewell, Rita.
So we could talk to Philippa, to Rita, and what's with Philippa?
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Geralt, I don't think you really saved Philippa. The better story is you saved Dijkstra from her.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Oh. So he kept it separated.
Farewell.
Is that the reason you parted ways? Well, anyway. Avalak, we are all here. We can go.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yeah, fine.
Anchors
Let's go.
away.
So a beautiful morning. Grandmaster's Witcher gear. Yes, but you can only get the recipes in the Blood and Wine DLC. So you'll have it just for a short moment in the story. A laughing Witcher. That's a rare sight to behold. Oh. These are the ships of Eridine. Oh,
Well, that
or the
settles the
Emperor?
question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Oh. Well, that's good news. We've just gotta get him to help us. We have to convince him.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Well, would you teleport
Can you
teleport me for
onto
once?
Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Wait, toss me over?
I'll get on the Emperor's
You
ship
mean
myself.
literally?
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Can you make me invisible like in the attack of Camor?
At the
That
moment,
would
I don't
help a
even know
lot.
what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Galban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Yes. That's some ancient elven history. But, come on, talk about it.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Galban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Galban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
And how do we use this
What I
stone?
want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
Oh. That's nice to hear.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there.
Okay, that's the plan. Find
I'm
the
off.
Sunstone and convince the Emperor.
Good luck.
Okay, we've gotta... Okay, where are all the objectives? Okay, here's some quests, we are here and... Okay. Where are the ships of the Emperor? They should be... somewhere. Bruh! That's a nice surprise. Okay, since you're already here. Come on. Let's talk to him.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted nom.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell. Not he, nor that witch, Yennefer.
Okay, they say they are out there. Let's just take a ship. So we have battle preparations, and I will take that one. And where is it? Oh, out there. Yeah, it's not too far off. Let's find a fast travel point and just get over there.
Hey! Will you help a man in need?
Did I understand it correctly? They wanna kill Madman Lugos later on in this story. Which would mean that the one quest we have to do for him will fail unless we do it first. Well, you win some, you lose some quests.
It's clearing up.
Okay, let's see if we can get into there. And I'll save first. We've gotta sneak in there and better not be seen, or they will open fire on us. Can I get in here from there? Yeah. Avoid these lights at all costs. Better dive under them. And since we're diving, I will take 2 potions of a killer whale. Huh. My finger slipped. What's that glowing thing over there? Is that something important? It's getting near. Looks like some plant or something. A bush here in the ocean. I believe it's a bit bugged out. Anyway, let's see what ship. I think that's the ship we gotta get onto. Ooh, careful not to get into the light cones. Let's try to get in from the anchor. There. Was I just in a light? I don't know. But the anchor is definitely the best way to climb up.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Oh, they saw us. And now let's get up. I hope the ladder didn't get wet. Or all smeared up. Didn't you hear your orders?
Witcher,
You have to
what a
stand down.
pleasant surprise.
But I am surprised as well. What are you doing here in Skellige?
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Not here?
In Zeracania, she longed for sunlight.
I am known neither for my sense of humor nor for my patience. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I
What
don't
do you
think
want?
you will
Fringilla
get
Vigo.
that day.
Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Will you really forgive them?
Truly prepared to forgive
I
them?
don't think so.
Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
A really good politician. Not
Tell her I was
answering
on my
any
way.
questions.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles.
I hope you survived that.
No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while.
Hey there.
The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Garrett, what boat you wanna take? We swam here. Okay, we got one mage down, one thing down, and several others to do. Vini, Vidi, Vigo?
Fringilla
Okay.
Vigo. Philippa, a pleasure as always.
Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my.
Okay, and next off is Ermion to find the Sunstone. I don't know why, but for a few days my shoulder is hurting a real bit. I think I've overdone it while training. Ooh, here is Madman Lugo's, how should I say it? There's his castle.
Call that walking.
Where's the way up? Let's just follow the way on the map. Yeah, good time to call Roach.
Let's go.
It's a bit away to go.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ah, those cliffy area.
Let's go.
Not the best to ride on a horseback. But we can do it. Ah, see. Let me just quickly grab here these things and climb over it. And now on to upwards.
Go, go.
Well, it's saying 100 meters, but with the serpentine way you've gotta take up here, it's a way longer way.
Something I've always wondered. What do you Witchers do?
What we will do once we've slew all the monsters, I think we will turn on the real monsters, which is called the human race.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What is it if not treason? Well,
Would
what do you
gain
wanna side
my
with the
Nilfgaard's
Nilfgaards?
grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Oh, come on, we don't need to do this. But you leave us no other choice. Okay, there are men everywhere. Let's try to round them up in front of us, so they can't stab us in the back. No, you won't. And out of all these bunch, none of them is wearing a shield. That's a pleasant surprise. Ooh, an execute. So, Ermion is beating up Lugo's back there, but I bet he won't have taken any damage. I don't think so, you will. Ooh! Almost down, but I think that AoE damage from Igni got him.
We should not stay here.
Oh man. The crossbowman, marksman is still standing. Oops. And next bit. Will I fall down? No, I didn't even drop down the stairs and plummeted to my death. Well, let's see if they have something interesting. At least Lugos should have something. But which pile of corpses was he? I think the one with the special swords there. Okay, I think we should go now. Okay, Ermion, you take the one with the shield. Oh, that's good. I got him from behind. Yeah, you could block my fire with just the shaft of the axe. Hey, I mean, can we talk a bit? Or no, I think it's a bad moment. Why are you not burning? There we are. Okay, the arts bombs are working pretty good. Ah yeah, guys with shields, those are really the end bosses for me.
Come, we should not stay here.
Why not? Let's enjoy the view from up here. It would be so classic if we now ran down into the village and all the guards attack us there too. Because of some magical way, they know we've just slaughtered all the men back up there. Talk to him outside of Lugo's territory. Where does it end? There's some plants on this side I wanna grab. Some crone's eyes. I hope they're not as ugly as the crones themselves. Hey, isn't that far enough?
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new ruler.
For once, this was a plot point.
So,
It wouldn't have
Clan
mattered
Thummin
what
will
choice
attack
we took.
sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Hjalmar? Yeah, that's a good question. How's the
Hjalmar
new
handling
king?
things all right?
Lad's developed quite a taste for heroic adventures. Left ruling the Isles to his father. Quite fortunate, in fact, as now, on the eve of war, we need a more experienced leader.
And Ceres?
I would say she's been more useful than Hjalmar.
Ah yes, the king is away. That's in my opinion, Ceres or Krachis are the better kings than Hjalmar himself. He's not the brightest.
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Ermion, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fischlang. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Okay, Fischlang, what's so interesting
Fischlang.
about it?
Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Okay, well then
Thanks
we are
for your
off.
help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Ah yes, and okay, I will go back to the next astral point up there.
Can you swing an axe?
Yes, I can swing an axe, but I prefer the sword.
Winds howling.
Isn't it somewhere here? Okay, we're right in the middle. I think down is easier. I thought up here should be waypoint 2. But let's now watch me stumble off a cliff and fall to my death. Like I always do. Okay, let's go to this guild, this bard. He should be the bard. He's looking for some whale, I think, up there. We've gotta be careful with the choice of our words. He doesn't want us to loot the ruins.
best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging an egg.
That's some true words you're saying there.
Things that went on in Croft.
Oh. There's some fighting going on there. I think we'll join that after that. Hey there.
Not now.
Why not?
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been
You
waiting for this my
calculated
whole
it.
life.
What's with this
What's
whale?
about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
Huh.
Let's watch
Okay,
for
let's look
Gevorg
at it.
together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige.
What do you need the candles for in the midday?
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others. Ha! Can tell by your mug I was right. And to think, didn't take you for a looter at first.
I just want to look around the cavern. Research.
Research?
Yes,
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
and
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
I hope it will come back because, my dude, you just missed it. And I got a little surprised by the quick time events here, I call it. I didn't expect them that they would throw two at me, but I'm glad I took the right ones. So talk to Yennefer. Yes, and I think we don't have to go to the other twos. They would have been around here, I think. But no, we will now go to Yennefer, and the next waypoint is right next to us. That's good.
We need every sword arm we can get. Nilfgaard's at the gates.
Yes, we need all the swords and hands to swing it. Here troll the harbor. Groups of outlaws sometimes keep hostages in their camps. Defeat the bandits and free their prisoners to gain access to additional resources and something else. Well, they could let the hints and tips back there in the loading screen stay a bit longer. I can't read that fast.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution complex.
You can come with us. I hadn't intended.
Hey, what are you talking about, my girls?
Going somewhere.
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there.
to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Well, every man has his secrets, but okay, let's check it out then.
So what? Wanna just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Do we have
Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not
I
exactly.
don't even
on
have
our
an
way.
option.
Just found out the Sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I would say that's the perfect way to learn it.
Irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
I wonder what Avalach is thinking. All the mages running off. And yes, we will plunder his laboratory next time. But I say, thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel. And bye bye. Till next time.